Hello. You may remember me from such films as Mover Ruins Movies,
Oh boy.
Fanboy, you see him?
Nothing on the radar.
Top Gun at its finest right here.
Your Wizzo is like, nothing on the radar, sir. I can't imagine why. Mover Ruins Racing.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Or learning how to fly the helicopter with Lester.
Oh, right here. Okay. Right here. Right here. Pretty good landings. Yeah, dude, you gotta count them all.
It is me, Mover, and this is Life with Mover, a channel that I pretty much gave up on last year, and that's going to change next year, and I'll tell you why. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. 2022 sucked. There's just no way around it. It was not a good year in the House of Mover. I started this channel back in 2021 when I picked up Luna from the shelter. I thought it'd be a great way to separate some of the stuff from the main channel because it seemed like it was getting more aviation focused. Even though that wasn't the original goal, it just seemed like it was a good idea to separate and do an aviation, Mover Ruins Movies, all that other stuff on the main channel, and then everything else on Life with Mover. But what I soon found was, although I had a bunch of subscribers, 5,000-ish or so, and every time I would want to make a video, I realized that for the amount of time it took to edit, not being monetized was just kind of a waste of time. And if I needed to put something on the main channel, I just put it on the main channel and people could just deal with it. The problem with that, though, is the YouTube algorithm does not work that way. If you don't stick to a certain niche, you will not get your videos recommended, just the way it is. So I would put racing videos and car videos and stuff on the main channel, nobody would watch it, and then the whole main channel would suffer. In 2022, a lot of things changed. One being my last flight in the T-38, which led to pretty much the end of my military career because some other things happened which I'm still not able to talk about. But the long story short is the main channel led to my demise. It's just the way it is. That's the truth right now. So in that time, it was very tough for me to want to do any kind of videos because it was a very challenging and very sad time in my life. So I didn't make as many videos as I had in previous years on the main channel because I just didn't feel like it. It wasn't interesting to me. I didn't want to talk about flying fighters. I didn't want to talk about the military. I didn't feel like I could inspire anybody to do anything. However, I kept doing it because that's just what you do. You just keep pushing forward and tried my best. I posted some videos about cars. Didn't work out so well. You know, the AT4, the Champ Car Weekend, which was just an amazing experience. But other than that, really didn't have much. And, you know, I had some dog content on Instagram, which if you guys aren't following the Lemoyne Dogs, that's how you can keep up with Luna and the pack. But it kind of just, it became, I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know what to do with this channel. I didn't know what to do with that channel. It just became one of those things because it's like, well, you've got 350,000 subscribers or whatever it is, and you want to maximize that. You know, you want to be able to use that. Actually came back to the channel in October and made my first non-aviation breakdown. We did the video where that badass, you know, one shot, one kill kind of guy. After that, I did the body armor review of my plate carrier. The problem with doing any kind of law enforcement videos outside of that is that, you know, you're at the mercy of administration, the agency. So you don't want to say anything that the agency will be mad about. You also don't want to say anything that makes it look like you're, you know, out there not taking it seriously or using, you know, the government assets inappropriately. So I'm not going to do any kind of, you know, cops or live PD vlogs or anything like that. The most I will do for the law enforcement stuff is gear breakdowns of the stuff that I purchased. So the title of this video is Switching Gears, and It's not that I'm not passionate about flying. I still love flying. I'm still going to keep the channel going. That channel's still going to be, I'm still going to make videos. It's just not as much of a priority as it used to be. And my favorite videos to make are the ones where I go out and do stuff. That's not always aviation. I hate the idea that I'm a one-trick pony, right? That my whole identity is being a fighter pilot and nothing else, because I got a lot of other interests. I like driving race cars. I like shooting. I like my dogs. I really like my dogs. They're awesome. I like other stuff. So I want to do more of that, and I want to grow this channel because I want to share it with people that are interested in that, and not try to force the stuff that I'm interested in on people that are clearly only there because they like aviation or they like Mover Ruins movies or whatever it is. Mover Ruins movies can be exhausting, especially with Top Gun Maverick, because the comments are just so toxic. People just cannot stand the idea that a movie is fake. Just can't. They don't want to accept it. And I'm one of those I'm the kind of person that likes reading comments. My goal for 2023 is just to produce more content here, just to share the cool stuff. And if only a few people watch it, at least I know it's people that signed up knowing that this is Life with Mover and not an aviation-oriented channel, which that channel was never supposed to be. I mean, my first video was picking up a ZL1 Camaro at the dealership, but somehow it got pigeonholed, and that's the end of that. Once you get stuck in one genre, that's the end. I don't want this to sound like a sad video, because I think 2023 is going to be awesome, and there's a lot of cool things that I've got lined up for the other channel as well, so I'm not giving up on it by any means. I would like to see this channel grow. I would like to see this channel be 50,000, 100,000 subscriber channel that's doing well on its own, and that people enjoy when we go drive the 01, or when we talk about Luna or Sniper or Kaiser dogs, or go to the racetrack or do anything other than flying. Now, as far as I know, the helicopter is going to be fixed soon, so that'll go back on the other channel. So there's a lot of opportunities with that. But military-wise, if you ask me right now, it's over. But we say on the other channel, make them tell you no. It's not over till it's over. So I intend to keep pressing, but the window of opportunity is slowly dwindling down, and I don't know that I can recover from 2020. Do my best. The bottom line is that whatever happened in 2022 is in the past now. I wish it had turned out differently. I will continue to fight. I'm not giving up by any means, but I'm a realist, and after 9 months of fighting, it wears on you, and at some point you're ready to just move on. And move on to Act 3. I consider, the first act, getting into the aviation, my 20s, starting to fly fighters. Second act was, F-16 to F-18 to T-38, and I think now, I'll be turning 40 February. I think this is the third act, and I think that it doesn't have to be me chasing the first act again. I think that new and exciting things is the way to go. And I'm looking forward to what's next, and not doing the same thing over and over, because when I was a kid, I didn't just want to be a fighter pilot. I wanted to be a lot of things, and some of them I've accomplished. I wanted to be a cop. I'm a cop. I did the road certification program this year. Very proud of that. I finally did it. I'd been putting it off for a while, and I realized that people have it worse than me, and that if I can go out there for free and help people, that it gives you some sense of purpose, because you feel like you're making a difference. You're doing something for somebody else or for a community. It's a good feeling. I wanted to be a race car driver. Actually, I thought I was going to be a race car driver. I did Champ Car. It's not professional race car driver, but it was something. And there's some opportunities that I'm going to try to explore next year. And if they work out, then here we go. I do want to do a review on the Michael Fassbender YouTube program, which I think is awesome. You guys need to check that out. We'll talk about that on this channel. And still writing, still working on my science fiction book. And I think that's going to be a new chapter, something different, something that's not what I've been doing, getting out of my comfort zone there. And I'm still working on trying to get these books into some kind of film, TV, film, whatever. And as long as I'm around, I'm going to keep pushing and keep trying to do new and exciting things, because it's you only get one shot at this life, and you got to make the best of it. You got to do it. You got to make them tell you no. So that's 2023. I hope it's better, but we'll take it. We'll roll with the punches if it's not. So I hope your 2022 was much better. I hope your 2023 is awesome. I appreciate everybody for watching this channel and the other channel. And I look forward to sharing more of life with me as we go forward. Happy New Year.